Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve. Boy, it's James IV. That's Roman numeral 4 off the top with the intro. What up, K-Sap? No cap, that's the big bro. You know the ladies hold it down for the team. We be the hottest on this YouTube screens. We got sports, media, news, that round table talk. Them other parts ain't got the same sauce. Now, hit us in the chat, but no haters allowed. Send you to the block party, what you gotta say now? We on live, hit us up and subscribe. If you like it to share, show love instead of staring. Man behind the mic, numbers don't lie. Send me a super chat to all that may apply. Ain't no party like an SPD party. Let's get the show started, pull up, everybody. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching.
Yes, yes, yes. You know who it is. It's your favorite host, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, K-Sap. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all know what it is, man. It's Friday evening, man. And we back with another banger. I see my lovely mods starting to come in the building. I see you, KD. I see you, Chancellor. We got Michael Graham in here. Appreciate you tuning in. But y'all guys do me a favor. Like I've always said, man, once y'all come in the building, do your boy a big favor. And just drop a like on the video. Then after that, you can watch us on the playback and you can hype me up. You can hype me up. But I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. I appreciate all the support and the love that we've been showing over these last couple weeks, man. What's going on, big girl? I see you in the building. Like I said, once y'all come in, man, y'all do me a favor, man. Just drop a like on the video. That's all I ask, man. Appreciate all the love and support. And if you ain't joined the channel, man, make sure y'all join the channel, man. Make sure y'all join the channel, man. Make sure y'all join the community, man, so y'all can get these lavish gifts and these perks that the community got to offer for you guys. Appreciate everybody that donates. Appreciate everybody that sends the super chats when we doing these lives. Also, I get a lot of super thanks when I drop these videos, so I do appreciate that as well. But y'all know, man, it's been an eventful day. It's been an eventful day. And, man, out there in Cleveland, man, the media's popping. And, man, I'm telling you, man, this is all surrounded around Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders been an active participant in practice. He wasn't limited these last 2 days, and he been out there looking good. So y'all's boy, Kevin Stefanski, had no choice but to answer the direct question today. But like I've always said, man, when y'all come in the building, man, do me that one up. Just do me that one up. Drop a like on the video. But yeah, here I am, man. So y'all see the title of the show, man. We got action. But what does that action mean, though? And I'm going to break it down here tonight. So look, a lot of things been going on in this Cleveland media. We done heard a lot of things. Shedeur Sanders was limited in practice because he was coming off of getting treatment with his back during the bye week leading up to the game against New England. He was deactivated. And, when he was deactivated, there was a lot of speculation going around about, his back. We heard what Bucky said from Well Off Media that Shedeur was ready to go. Coach's decision to deactivate him elevated Bailey Zappi to quarterback 2. Now, everything in the media availability with Kevin Stefanski, he hasn't addressed things head on. And today, at the media availability, and like I told you guys, it probably won't be till Friday until we know who's going to be the quarterback 2 for the Cleveland Browns. So today, as usual, what your girl Mary Kay Cabot does. She asks the direct questions when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. Now, we all know we got some news yesterday that one of their advisors in the organization, he stepped away and went to Major League Baseball. A lot of people have a lot of speculations on what that means. Is this the writing on the wall for Kevin Stefanski? He's going to lose his job after this year. It's going to be a big promotion for Andrew Berry. Jimmy Haslam is going to promote Andrew Berry to higher things in the organization. It's a lot of speculation coming out. Like there's a lot of speculation around this Shedeur Sanders nonsense, right? But we're here to talk about it. We're here for it, right? So the thing about it is we talk about the media when they in the wrong. We have to blast the media personnel for some of the things that they say surrounding around this whole situation. You got people out here saying this. You got people out here saying that. You got a lot of flip-floppers. Tony Grossi, Mary Kay Cabot. We did a live last night. I had a guest on my show last night, and basically he was praising Mary Kay Cabot. A lot of people in the chat was like, not so fast, not so fast. She's still the ops. She's a hater as well. But today, leading up to the game against the New York Jets, there's a lot of things that are going on. We're going to get to Tony Rizzo here in a second, but it's a lot of things that went on because it's a lot of things that we got to look forward to and anticipate, because I heard Kevin Stefanski also say they prepare for some inclement weather in New York. What does that mean for Dylan Gabriel? What does that mean for Shedeur Sanders? We all seen what happened in that Miami game where they had to dummy down the offense and this dink and dunk, and they had to run the ball, and they had to bring Quinshon Judkins in to run, the Wildcat, because a lot of excuses was coming out that they didn't want to let Dylan, throw the ball that many times because of the weather. Now, we all know what 12 can do in the weather. We saw them against Baylor, rolling out with no time on the clock, rolling out left, throwing across his body to the right, and threw a dime to LeJontay Wester in the end zone to send it into overtime. We know what 12 can do in inclement weather. We don't know what Dylan Gabriel can do in inclement weather. So what does that mean for Shedeur Sanders? Now, this is the first step. Let's take a listen to what Kevin Stefanski said at the media day availability when Mary Kay Cabot asked him the direct questions, and we're going to listen to some other stuff that Kevin Stefanski said. So let's take a listen to this.
From what you've seen out of him, that he'd be able to play.
Yeah, I think, take these things by the hour, if you will, but he's working very hard.
Do you still expect him to be ready to go?
I do.
It looks like Shedeur came through your last couple of practices. Okay, will he be your number 2?
He will be the number 2, yes.
So you heard that. He answered a direct question. Is Shedeur Sanders going to be your backup? Is he going to be your number 2? Kevin Stefanski did the unthinkable this time, guys. He answered the question and said, yes, Shedeur is going to be the quarterback too. So like I said, we'll get off into that. So what does that mean? If we see inclement weather and they're getting beat by the New York Jets, but they're favored to beat the New York Jets. And if there's anything that we see otherwise, and Dylan Gabriel comes in there and can't move this offense under the new play calling of Tommy Rees, is it a possibility that we see Shedeur Sanders? Is it a possibility? You know, a lot of people said Dylan going to come in. We already know what Dylan going to do if it's inclement weather, throw interceptions. Are they going to throw the ball? They going to lean heavy on the run game. But let's continue to listen to what Kevin Stefanski had to say.
Harold's injury pop up and what's the stats on him?
Yeah, popped up, I guess was that Wednesday? Didn't practice yesterday. Limited today. Very similar, you know, see how he does over the next 48.
Move you make tomorrow to get him off?
Correct. Yes.
Did you consider practicing inside today, or were you always?
This is when they're talking about the weather.
Yes, considered it, but you know, I think it's a great opportunity to practice in the weather. You know, if it was going to be a beautiful day on Sunday, I think you could go inside, similar to what we did a couple weeks ago when we were playing New England, because it was going to be a nice day. But knowing that we may have to deal with rain, I think it's a great opportunity to get out there and deal with the rain.
Having said back, and if Harold can play, does this give you guys some size that kind of has been missing a little bit?
Well, I think with said, you know, he's been in that role for us, Mary Kay, over the years, is a very willing and productive blocker in the run game, and then he's a big target in the pass game and has made big plays for us. So obviously it's a good thing having said back out there. He's a guy that we really trust, the quarterback trusts. So good to have him out there.
Said the quarterback trust.
Factors that go into it, but the defensive numbers haven't been as good away from home as they have been at home. Do you see anything there?
You know, we want to play our best, whether we're at home or on the road. Obviously, I know the splits of what they are, and you can, each game kind of tells its own story. But the way we play is the way we play. It doesn't change home or away.
Now, you heard what Kevin Stefanski had to say. He did address that. He said that Shedeur will be the quarterback too. He did talk about the weather conditions. And like I stated, what does that mean for Dylan Gabriel? What does that mean for the offense? He also talked about Harold Fannin Jr. He also talked about the tight ends that the quarterback trusts. Now, let's go ahead and change this up a little bit, right? Because this is what they won't tell you. In practice, Shedeur Sanders was getting first-team reps. Did you see Shedeur Sanders throwing the ball to David Njoku? You see how excited David Njoku is? Because y'all remember, I told y'all, David Njoku said he ain't going nowhere from Cleveland. And this came right after yesterday's practice when Shedeur Sanders was throwing the ball to David Njoku. And like I said, Shedeur brings that culture in. Now you're getting that continuity with your tight ends, right? We also seen today in practice, you had to pay close attention to it. This is something that B. Watts on the B. Watts Sports Show, he pointed out. He talked about Shedeur Sanders throwing the ball to Jerry Jeudy. And see, they didn't want to tell y'all guys that, but B. Watts pointed it out. So shout out to B. Watts for noticing that and showing a little glimpse of that. But this is what I'm saying. You got to see what's going on, because now that guy for Cleveland stepped away, you know, I don't want to botch his name up because I've heard a lot of people talking about it and, you know, mispronouncing his name. And, you know, I don't want to do that. But he stepped away and he's going to the Major League Baseball side of it. And with the Colorado Rockies, right? But we just gonna call him Paul because the last name is Podesta. Don't want to mess his name up, but we're gonna call him Paul. And a lot of people have some speculations on what does that mean for Kevin Stefanski, because now they're saying that Jimmy Haslam is going to promote Andrew Berry to some hierarchies, right? And Kevin Stefanski's job is on the line. So now I think the pressure is being put on Kevin Stefanski, and some of these calls are coming from up top. It's a lot of shakeup going on. So it's a lot of moving parts. MDK 216 said you got his name right. Well, I appreciate that. I didn't want to botch it up. So that's why I said we're gonna call him Paul. But what's going on, Selmore Fudd? Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Craig Tatum, I see you on the building. I see everybody in the building. Steady serving ENT. I see you in the building. Got my mods in here. Michael Graham, I see you. Kenneth Adams, I see y'all. Chancellor, my lovely mod, is in the building. Always give a shout out to her. We got Pookie Bear. We got everything. Yeah, it is wild. Megalodon, is in here. Big Girl's in here. A lovely mod, KD, always representing. Michael Graham. Yeah, but a lot of people are saying that Kevin Stefanski's job is on the line. And I've heard a lot of people in the Cleveland media saying, what does this mean for Kevin Stefanski? It's tricky because we all know that all of a sudden they had to know something. Like Jason Lloyd said, there's some stuff behind closed doors that we don't know about, because all of a sudden Paul steps down, goes into Major League Baseball. All of a sudden, Kevin Stefanski gives up play calling duties, gives it to Tommy Reese. This is 2 years in a row that Kevin Stefanski hasn't made a full season calling plays. This happened last year as well. It's a lot of things that is going on. And like, I don't know the situation. When I watched the media day availability and they asked that question about Shador, it was no hesitation. He answered that. So I think there's a lot of heat coming down. But Trillion of Judah, I appreciate you being in here. Grass and Bass. Yeah, I appreciate that. But it's a lot of moving parts. I see things are starting to unfold. I think we're starting to get a clearer picture. We're going to see what's really going on. We're going to see if this is where they're giving Dylan Gabriel so many games, regardless of how he does, and then they turn over to Shador Sanders. Because at this point, Shador Sanders is going through all this treatment to get himself ready from what they say from an ailing back injury, right? And Shador is doing all this preparation and things like that. But what's diabolical is they got reports out there because of what Tony Grossi said. People are speculating, does Shador really want to play? How asinine is that? Like, this is crazy. Crazy work, right? So now you got people out there just saying anything, any old crazy stuff about Shador. And we're going to talk about what transpired today on the Rizzo show, because one of the people in the comments got down in Rizzo's comments and hated on Shador so bad that Rizzo had to go ham on him. So we're going to take a listen to what Tony Rizzo said, because Rizzo is standing 10 toes down about this Shedeur Sanders stuff. And a lot of people said that Rizzo really wasn't on board with Shedeur from the start. All the reports and everything I heard from Rizzo never had anything malicious or bad to say about Shedeur. It seemed like he was one of the Caucasian males in Cleveland that stood up for Shedeur. So let's take a listen to what Tony Rizzo had to say. And he just really went in on this this troll or this hater of Shedeur. Let's take a listen.
Let me take issue with a guy probably doesn't understand. Mark Pothoff says, Rizzo, we are all Browns fans, not just Sanders fans. Yes, Mark, of course. I don't know how old you are, Mark, but I've been rooting for the Browns for 60 years. End of conversation. Okay.
Also, Rizzo,
but I'm also allowed to root for certain players. You know, I also root for Luke Whippler. He happens to be one of my favorite players because he's a center from Ohio State. When he gets in there, I'll root for him. I'm allowed to like someone and the Browns, dude. Like, what is your problem? If you don't like Shedeur, you, and fine, that's great. I do. Enough. Enough already with this. Like, I'm not allowed to root for somebody. Go to hell. Jesus, God.
Man, you see how Rizzo he got up under Rizzo's skin today. And Rizzo just wasn't tolerating it no more. So Rizzo had to unleash. He had to unleash on him. And you know, rightfully so. It's crazy. Miss Robinson, to you. See, like we got mixed reviews about certain people. Miss Robinson, to you, said, to be honest, Rizzo don't care about Shedeur, but he's entertaining. Wow. So the media out there in Cleveland is tricking us, huh? So the media is tricking us, man. But you know, if you're in the Cleveland area, you know best. Y'all know what y'all been dealing with for the last 60 years, like Rizzo said. Y'all know what y'all been dealing with. But I mean, like I said, I had a person on my panel last night when we did a live show was talking about Mary Kay Cabot. He thought that Mary Kay Cabot was the GOAT out there in Cleveland. Selmore Fudd, he's out there in the Cleveland area. He's doing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So Selmore Fudd, he's in the know. He knows, okay, when he gives the thumb down, he knows that something's going on. Michael Graham said Mary Kay Cabot's a snake. Well, I call her a flip-flopper. She's just a flip-flopper. So, yeah, that's what I said, Craig. I mean, Rizzo has been talking some good stuff ever since Shedeur showed up in Cleveland. But it's people like Tony Grossi that he makes it known that he don't like Shedeur. But they switcheroos, man. It's like we don't know, man. So basically, this game against the New York Jets, do y'all think this is the telltale all? Do y'all think this is the tell-all? This game against the New York Jets. Is this going to be the last that we see of Dylan Gabriel? Regardless how he looks? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say Rizzo sound like good people. I mean, but a lot of people must, because it's like I said, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Yes, it's a lot going on. So, but it's kind of crazy. Ms. Robinson said he only do that to make Tony Grossi mad and to bring views. Well, I mean, but he's been consistent though. He's been consistent. Everything that Rizzo has been saying has been consistent. I understand your point, Ms. Robinson, but everything that, you know, He hasn't flipped once. I agree with you, Chancellor. I agree. I agree that he hasn't flipped once, man. And man, we got 176 people in here watching, man. Y'all do me a favor, man. Drop a like on the video, please. Miss Robbins said he's entertaining though. Nah, Riz be letting people have it, man. Riz will look. Riz will crash out over Shedeur Sanders. But I'm back to this, the Paul guy that just abruptly stepped away and went to Major League Baseball. It's got to be something. It's got to be something that's going on because everything is starting to move, man. We got action. Now, all of a sudden, we got Shedeur Sanders back in the lineup, back healthy. We got Shedeur Sanders back in the lineup, and he's healthy. And he is the quarterback too. See, when that Paul stepped away, Kevin Stefanski better start acting right. Kevin Stefanski is in his act right mode. Because a lot of people in the media say, man, his job is on the line. And you got a lot of these talk shows like 92.3 The Fan. You got the Ken Carman Show. They talking about, him potentially not being back next year. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, man. Don't nobody say nothing about Dylan Gabriel. See, it's us that say things about Dylan Gabriel. But we not hating on Dylan Gabriel. He has flaws, and he's shown that in 4 games. And there's tape out there on him. So the eye in the sky don't lie. We seen what Dylan Gabriel is capable of doing. That's why this offense looks mediocre. That's why they can't do nothing. Because Dylan Gabriel, and look, and the bad thing about it is, actually, they not hating on Dylan, but the Cleveland media is done with Dylan. They've even turned their back on him, but they're not hating. They just said, hey, we got to move on from this guy. Grand YT channel, G6, you and G Bush need to do a show, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to get that. Y'all put that in play, man. I'm trying to get on the barbershop, man. I'm trying to cook something up with G Bush, man. Yeah. Charmaine said new play caller, new QB. Nah. I don't know if y'all listened to what Kevin Stefanski said about the weather situation. It's gonna be some inclement weather out there. So we got to pay close attention to that. I appreciate that, Trillion of Judah. That's all. I always tell people that. Telling the truth ain't never been hating. Because y'all seen that. Y'all seen what Dylan Gabriel brings to the table. And we not hating on Dylan Gabriel. We just talking from a football standpoint and his limitations. But see, this is where people misconstrue a lot of things because of the fact that people hate on Shedeur Sanders. All y'all got to do is read my comment section on my videos. People hate on Shedeur Sanders. A lot of Shedeur Sanders slander, but you don't get that slander about Dylan Gabriel. And see, a lot of people said Dylan Gabriel's job is just to play quarterback to keep Shedeur from playing it. And this is what Kevin Stefanski's doing. But it's going to be the telltale on Sunday because Kevin Stefanski can't save you unless Tommy Rees comes out there and does the same thing that Kevin Stefanski does as a play caller. We're going to know something's up. If we don't see that ball being pushed down the field by Dylan Gabriel, we're going to know that Tommy Rees is calling the same calls that Kevin Stefanski called. That's all I'm saying. If in like some of these, you know what's diabolical? I want y'all to pay attention to this. Over the last two games, the wide receivers have only been targeted 9 times. Out of the last 2 games, the wide receivers have only been targeted 9 times. Now, that's what's so crazy. So as a wide receiver playing with the Cleveland Browns under this regime, under this quarterback, and under this play calling, it's got to be frustrating for your big play receivers, such as Jerry Jeudy, Amarian Thrash, for them not to get balls thrown to them down the field. What do y'all think about that? If y'all was a receiver, would y'all even think about coming to the Cleveland Browns if Dylan Gabriel was your quarterback? Now we got stuff out there now about next year's draft. About in next year's draft, the Cleveland Browns are going to start drafting these offensive linemen. See, stuff is starting to make sense now. The smoke is starting to clear. The smoke is starting to clear. Because, like I said, Paul steps away. Kevin Stefanski gave up his play calling duties. The word on the street is that Andrew Berry might get a big promotion. Now Kevin Stefanski shook. Now he got to act right. Everybody got to act right. Now, reports out there that, hey, Kevin Stefanski might not be back next year. They talk, yeah, exactly. They beast reincarnated. I see all that. I see all the reports. I didn't got all the information. But we don't combine everything together, man. We try to stay focused, man. We focus. We try to keep the main thing the main thing. Because see, they can't put the blinders on me. I see right through them. I see what's going on, man. I see what's going on. You're right, Miss Robertson. Time will tell. It's going to start opening up. Because what? We 10 games in, got 7 left. And like we always said, you got to put Shador in to see what he is capable of doing, to see what you got. Because you still got to keep in mind, they both still rookies. You got 2 rookie quarterbacks. You got a rookie quarterback backing up a rookie quarterback. So we got to see what Shador got. And like Shador said with his song, hey, perfect timing. But that's the thing that I'm talking about. But we got some action, though. I mean, this is what I want to say. Who's going to be, put it this way, who's going to be tuned in on Sunday to this Jets game? Who is actually going to be tuned in to really do a film study to break down everything that they see that transpires with the quarterback position of the Cleveland Browns? Are y'all going to be tuned in? Because look, I'm going to do after that show, after that game, I'm going to present to y'all. Me and Pierre Reese from the Browns Sports Channel, we going to do the breakdown after the game. we're going to do a collaboration. We're going to do a breakdown after the game. So we're going to bring y'all some hot bangers. Zach lied on him. Oh, yeah. So after the game, me and Paris from the Brown Sports Talk, we're going to have the breakdown for you. Yeah, we got to see it in real time, Chancellor. We got to see it in real time. Actually, I thought about, live streaming the game on playback and live streaming the game so we can all watch the game together and we can do it in real time. So for people that might not be able to watch the game, I've thought about it. Not sure, but that's what we can do. But a lot of people said this might be Dillon Gabriel's last time trotting out on that field as a Cleveland Brown quarterback. Got 208 people in here watching, man. Y'all do me a favor, man. Drop a like on the video. And Miss Robinson say they just too sneaky. Yeah, I mean, that's the organization. But it's like the Cleveland media keeps this circus up. Because this is a hot topic. This ain't going nowhere. Catfish Walt. Nah, it's not copyrights, man. I have it on the playback. It's not copyrights. We know how to do this thing. We know how to do this. Leo King Jones said, yeah, bro, it's setting up for Shador to start next week against the Ravens, and Haslam wants that stadium sold out. Well, I mean, it's going to be people in Cleveland that want to see Lamar show out too. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that stadium filled up, man. You know what I'm saying? And because, y'all know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. Regardless of what Dillon Gabriel does this game, right? And if they lose the game and Kevin Stefanski says, Dillon Gabriel is my starter going up against the Baltimore Ravens. Y'all know what that's going to cause, y'all? That's going to cause some ruckus. So what does that mean? That game against the Baltimore Ravens, you're going to have the Boo Birds out the whole time. And that's a lot of added pressure to Dillon Gabriel to go out there and to perform. It's going to be something special. So if Kevin Stefanski keeps Dillon Gabriel as the starting quarterback going into a home game, come on, man. Y'all, come on. Come on. You heard the Boo Birds when they played Pittsburgh. That's what we're talking about, Grass and Bass. A lot of people do want to see Shador fail. A lot of people do be hating on Shador, and that's why Tony Rizzo stood 10 toes down and let the trolls in his comments section have it. Ms. Robinson says they've been booing for. I know, but I don't want to put emphasis on that. Y'all see what I see. Y'all see exactly what I see. Y'all see exactly what I see. But it's crazy because of the situation. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because now, they got Shador Sanders listed as the number 2 quarterback on the Browns depth chart. And see, Ian Rappaport, he reported that as well. Ian Rappaport said the Cleveland Browns have listed quarterback Shedeur Sanders as their backup quarterback on the depth chart ahead of Week 10's matchup against the New York Jets. Now, when Ian Rappaport reports it, we know it's official. And then Kevin Stefanski came out and said what he had to say. But when, it's crazy that why did Paul DeBatista, why did he step away? Nobody knows why he stepped away. That's the crazy thing. Why did he step away? Can we get answers to that? Why did he step away? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what's going on there? Will they finally turn into a competent organization since Paul stepped away? Because a lot of people was calling Paul the boogeyman. But then they pinned something out on an article in Cleveland Day. Appreciate Paul's dedication to the organization, and they wish him the best. The Podesta. So why did he step away? Come on, man. Something ain't right, man. Y'all talk to me. So is this the signs of Jimmy Haslam gonna clear house? Is he gonna clear house? Is he gonna make this a competent organization after all? What's up, Gina Bina? One of my lovely mods stepped in the building. So Paul was gonna get fired. Hey, shout out to R&BS Through the Fire podcast for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
Kevin absolutely doesn't want number 2 and never did. Kevin's body language screams he bothered by number 2, and I can't acknowledge that number 12. Hey, appreciate the super chat, appreciate the support. Look, I will say this. I've always said this, and y'all know, hey, chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. How many times have I said that Kevin Stefanski is the great hopscotcher? He's the great deflector because he won't even mention Shedeur's name. He backpedals on direct questions when anything is pertaining to Shedeur Sanders. And it's very sad about that because you shouldn't have to do that to one of your guys that's on your 53-man roster. But you said that y'all was going to make sure that all the players was getting developed. But it don't seem like you're trying to develop Shedeur Sanders. It's too many what ifs. It's too many mysterious injuries that be popping up that y'all want to shut Shedeur down for. The same injuries that he played through in college. So I know back injuries are serious. Don't get me wrong. But I've stated to you guys many times, everybody in professional sports gets treatment on something. And it just so happened that Shedeur Sanders is getting treatment on a back. How many times have y'all seen LeBron James with his back sitting on the bench with the high chair, the Phil Jackson chair, with the back brace thing on? Everywhere he goes to see his kids play, or even his daughter in volleyball, he has the back thing on his back because he's dealing with back issues as well. Everybody gets treatment. But sometimes you just can't shut somebody down and not put them on an active roster because they're getting treatment. And we've seen this repeatedly with Shedeur Sanders. A sore arm, they allegedly said. They shut him down in training camp. An oblique injury, they shut him down in training camp. Now, leading up to the New England Patriots game, you're dealing with a back and you're getting treatment. And guess what happened? You get deactivated. But then reports come out from well-off media stating that Shador was ready to go. It was a coach's call to deactivate him to activate Bailey Zappi. But you know, if Shador was dressed, you still wasn't going to put Shador in the game anyway. So why did you deactivate him? Yeah, Chef Boy Rod, they talking about the offensive lineman. Miss Robinson, to you, that oblique, that's kind of strange. All them injuries is strange. So let's go back to the arm soreness. How the hell you got arm soreness if Kevin Stefanski, all the people that's in the Cleveland Browns organization, y'all claiming that Shador wasn't getting no reps. So where's the arm soreness come from? Where does the arm soreness come from? Look, Chancellor, I need answers too. Because all the answers lie within well-off media. Because they give it to you raw and uncut. They give you footage that people should pay attention to. They give you footage. They let you know what it is, man. I know he's been doing extra work outside the facility. He got to put his own work in, which is diabolical. Somebody said nothing ever makes sense in Ohio. Yeah, that's why Cleveland has suffered. And if it wasn't for LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson and Iman Shumpert and J.R. Smith, y'all still be suffering. That's the bad thing about it. Y'all will still be suffering. I'm going to say that again. If it wasn't for LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, Richard Jefferson, and T. Lue, y'all still be suffering. Y'all still be suffering. And this is how bad this Cleveland Browns organization been, from the Ernest Bonner fumble, from everything, man. Cleveland, like LeBron got this terminology. Everything in Southeast Ohio is earned. It's not given. And y'all been suffering because some of these organizations can't get out their own way. They can't get out their own way. Like, I mean, it's a lot of telltale parts. You know, somebody said why Deion didn't want him to go there. Because, see, it was a situation where they didn't want Deion to control the narrative like the Mannings did with Eli. They didn't want Deion to control the narrative like the Mannings did with Eli. That's what I'm saying. That's the crazy stuff. Will Smith, the publisher, says, Sap, how long you been a Vikings fan? Since 1986. 1986. I'm down with the Purple People Eaters. What's going on, Veronica? I see you in the building. One of my lovely mods jumped in the building, Miss Veronica Fox. Yeah. Wait, look, Will Smith, we ain't got to talk about history. We've been to the we went to the first ever Super Bowl. Yeah, Alan Page. We went to the first Super Bowl. We've been to the Super Bowl 4 times and lost all 4 of them. But it is what it is. But we don't have a dysfunctional organization. We just can't get over the hump. There's nothing we do is dysfunctional. We just can't get over the hump. That's the difference. Oh, you've been a Vikings fan since 1966? Chuck Foreman graduated from my high school. Chuck Foreman set all the rushing records in my high school. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're a little older than me, Will Smith, the publisher. Now, I ain't gonna put my age out there. I just look this way, but I got some years on me too. Yeah, Chuck Foreman does a lot for my high school. Yeah, Chuck Foreman, does a lot. The booster clubs and all that. So yeah, look. Man, we smacked the Lions. We smacked the Lions, Trill City. We got them up out of here. Don't talk about the Lions no more. Their glass slipper is done. I got all kinds of Viking memorabilia around here. I got all these Vikings jerseys, man. I was going to change my whole background and put all my jerseys up, man. I probably got over 100 jerseys, man. Just got to get them framed. I'm a deck the podcast room out. I got jerseys from all kinds of teams, man. Yeah. Yeah, we lost all 4 Super Bowls, but we made it. But the one thing about it is we not a dysfunctional organization. Just like, current Viking right now, it's we're a good organization. Tommy Kramer, yeah, you can go back to Tommy Kramer. You can go back to all of them. Fran Tarkin, you can go back to all of them, man. Y'all don't want that smoke, man. Trail City, y'all don't want that smoke. We already got y'all up out of here. We went to Detroit and beat y'all. Next time y'all see us, y'all got to come to Scoville. Y'all don't want that smoke, man. Brian Flores got y'all number. Bud Grant, yeah, we can go down and list the line. Jordan Addison, man, he came from my hometown. Jordan Addison, number 3, he's from my hometown. I got an autographed jersey of Jordan Addison hanging up in my theater room. Y'all know what it is, man. Gina Bina said, my app keeps buffering. What's wrong with your app? You ain't got that service. Real City, y'all don't want to see us, man. Y'all's run came 2 years ago, man. Y'all's glass slipper is off, man. Dante Culpepper, Randy Moss, man. 1998, man. I was at the game on Thanksgiving here in Dallas at the old Dallas Cowboy Stadium in Irving. And we came into Dallas and whipped their ass on Thanksgiving. Randy Moss, 3 catches, 158 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, that's what we do. But yeah, back to these Cleveland Browns, man. We ain't gonna make it about the Minnesota Vikings tonight, man. We're here to talk about what we're gonna see. We talk about what we're gonna see. Talk about what we're gonna see on Sunday. Yeah, that dude, man. Nealon, man. Yeah, man. Hold up. Team Sandell. What you mean shut up? Shut up what? What you talking about? How you just gonna come in here and say shut up? Shut up about what? what this dude Team Samdale says? Shut up. Shut up about what? Oh yeah, Rex Ryan and Dan Orlowski. They've been real quiet about Dylan Gabriel. They went and hid. Hey man, one of my moderators, get Team Sandal up out of here. I don't know what he's talking about. You're not gonna come in here and disrespect me or the chat. Yeah. Yeah, get Team Sandal up out of here. Send him to Block City. One of the mods, send him to Block City. Get him up out of here. Yeah, get him up out of here. He can't come in here and disrespect the chat or me. Thank you, Makai Visuals. Yeah. My son had to come in here handling. You know, my son a Ravens fan. Appreciate that, Michelle. Yeah, he got to. We send the haters to Block City. Yeah, he can watch from the back, man. He got to create another YouTube account to watch us. Get him out of here. Oh yeah, they done gave up on Dylan. Bye-bye. Yeah, they done gave up on Dylan. The media done gave up on him. He can watch from the back. Yeah. Now, I'm not surprised, Michelle, because Dylan ain't gave him nothing to, to really hoop and holler about. Iris McGee said, K-Sap, you need to do the game, bro. I will be here with my chips. You'll be here with your poker chips. Yeah, we hit him with the Matumbo finger roll. No. I hear you paying attention, football junkie. I see you. You paying attention. Yeah. But Gina Bina started laughing. But yeah. Myles Garrett looks like his kin to Jim Marshall. Thoughts? Nah, I don't know about that. Easy. You went to McDonald's for the Stefanski burger and they ain't released it yet. Don't y'all start, man. Don't y'all start. That was China Eyes that came in here and started that. Her and Amber. Nah, you can't compare him to Jim Marshall. Nah. Miles, they two different people. Yeah. Y'all don't start with that McDonald's McSpansky. Hey man, we got 215 people in here watching, man. Y'all do me a favor. Make sure if y'all haven't dropped a like on the video, man, hey, take about 30 seconds out of your time right now and please drop a like on the video. If you have dropped a like on the video, put a 1 in the chat, man. Because that's how we can understand what's going on, man. Y'all got to drop a like on the video, man. Come on, man. We got 215 people watching, man. We only got 136 likes. That don't make no sense. And if you're new to the channel, man, if you're new to the channel, drop a 12 in the chat. If you're new, drop a 12 in the chat. If you're new to the channel, drop a 12 in the chat. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's Friday. It's the weekend. Appreciate that, KD. KD said, look, my mods is telling y'all what to do, man. All y'all got to do is follow what the mods tell y'all to do. Yeah, they hate watchers. Yeah, that's what we call them. We call them hate watchers. There's always somebody hate watching. Haters need love too. Y'all drop. Hey, look. Check this out, man. Trap Franklin, I appreciate you. Man, you know it's Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? I had 3 winners last week of the SBD hoodies, man. I mean, I can do another raffle. I can do another drawing. I can do another free giveaway. That's up to y'all. That's up to y'all. If y'all want to do another giveaway, we can give away 2 more hoodies tonight. Y'all think we should give away 2 hoodies tonight? Y'all let me know. That's totally up to y'all. We ain't got to do it. You know, one thing about me, we get these shows popped off, man. We get in and we get out, give you what you need. And then we just do what we got to do. I mean, if y'all want me to open up the phone lines, I open up the phone lines. I give my audience what they want. Then put some lyrics on. Hey, Veronica, your hoodie should be delivered. I think it should be delivered tomorrow or Monday. I'll send you the tracking number in your email for the 3 people that got it. I'll send you after the live. I'll send you the tracking number in the email so you can track it. Y'all want me to open up the phone lines, man? I open up the phone lines, man. I do everything for my people. All right, the phone lines is open, man. Let me go ahead and put the line down at the bottom. All right, the call-in line is down at the bottom, man. If you want to call in and let your voice be heard, y'all go ahead and call in. Oh yeah, it's that time of the year, Veronica, to wear them hoodies. That time of the year to pop off. The phone lines is open. We're taking calls. The phone line is down at the bottom, guys. You're on the line with K-Sap, SBD. Who we got?
Hey, what's up, K-Sap? It's G-Man 112, man.
What's going on?
You know, 10. Well, what I say, G-Man from the land.
G-Man from the land.
But I'm totally old school, man. And I've been watching Shador since.
Hey, you might have to turn your volume down in the back because we got some feedback.
I'm totally yes. And, I've been watching Shador since. Okay.
All right, there we
Can
go.
you hear me now?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, I turned the TV and the phone down, so I can only.
Oh, so you watching this on watching this on the big screen, huh?
For sure, for sure.
Hey, appreciate the
and
love.
I got my phone.
I appreciate the
that's
love,
how I
my
be
brother.
putting in my comments. But I watched this whole thing, man, and it's been a travesty since day one, since before the season was over, and they started calling for Cam Ward to be picked number 1 instead of Shador. But at the end of the 24 season, Shador was relegated to go number 1. He should have been the first player picked in the draft, period.
That's what Mel Kiper said. Yeah.
And what I'm saying is that I've been watching Shador even more than Mel Kiper because Mel Kiper ain't been watching all Jacksonville games. I have. And so I've seen the collusion and then the what you call it, the delusion of the collusion against them during the draft, and then the illusion of him being here in Cleveland by saying, oh no, it ain't an illusion, it's a delusion, by saying Dylan should be a starter over him. They just made the wrong choice, and now the coach and everybody around that pick is trying to save face.
Yeah.
By throwing Shador up under the bus. and the NFL is still making narratives about the young man and even his father by throwing him under the bus with unwarranted and unchallenged lies. And that's my real take about that. It's, to me, I don't like to get into the crying about stuff that I already know, because we living in those last days time where people make the truth into false. They turn rights into wrong rights, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where my state of mind is. I don't buy NFL gear because I figure that I'll be paying for my own oppression, bro. And that's where it is. I boycott the NFL, the NBA. I boycott all that.
Okay, I
Real
got
talk. I'm old school.
I got
But
you.
I appreciate you, though. I appreciate you, man.
Man, I appreciate the
and put
love.
some lyrics on that ballin' ass intro, man.
Oh, you like that?
Bro.
You like that?
It seemed like Method Man and Red Man finna start rapping on it. I swear, dude.
Well, I appreciate that love, man.
For sure, man. And thank you so much.
All right, appreciate that, man. Hey, great call. All right, guys, we had a great call, man. Appreciate that call. We got another one calling in. Hey, you on the line with K-Sap, Simply Ball Dropping. Who we got?
My name's Dorsey, man. I'm from Dayton. Nice to meet you, brother.
You from Dayton, Ohio?
Dayton, I'm right in the middle of this mess.
Okay.
Been here all my life. So I got Browns fans in my family. I got Bengals fans. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. On Sunday, you better sit down and be quiet, because when the Bengals lose, Pop's gonna hand out some whoopings for anything. Because he's a Bengals fan, season ticket holder. He still go down there and come back disappointed every week. Now about the Browns, I think it's deeper than what everybody trying to deep it at.
Oh yeah, it's deep. It's deep.
It goes deep to the point where they don't want no more black heroes.
I got
Especially with MAGA in charge and all of that. They seen all them little young white kids running up to that boy, laughing and crying just to be close to him. They don't like that, man.
I got you.
And then his pops taking over that college team, which gonna upgrade our status as far as being able to run and control stuff. That's the worst thing that they have to face, is us taking the position.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my heart.
I got you.
My heart on 88% of the Shador stuff. Then they took his little words and twisted them up, and then use that as an excuse. Now, look. Now they talking about his shoulder where he ain't even thrown no passes.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody hit him. Ain't nobody hit that boy. He ain't thrown no passes. But all of a sudden, he been throwing footballs since he was knee high to inside private high.
Mm-hmm.
And
knee high to crickets.
He got strained shoulder.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
That's like my grandma who had 12 kids talking about I might not be able to have another one.
Man, that's wild, man.
I'm for real. Then every week, you got to hear the excuses from the Browns fans and the Bengals fans. I'm like, look, man, when y'all gonna quit making excuses?
Yeah, I got you, man.
I left them alone as a kid. Pops would get upset, man, because you were hearing talking to the bookie on the phone. Pops had a bookie, right? But we never went without nothing or nothing like that. But Pops gambled, and man, you better sit down. You better be quiet. Don't do nothing when the Bengals lose.
Got to be still.
That's an extra 2 swaps or 2 or 3 swaps, because he already upset.
Yeah, hey,
yes, sir.
I feel him, because when my Vikings lose, I can't even watch no sports.
It's my turn to take out the trash.
Yeah.
I said take out, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shit like that.
Yeah.
When you grow up with it, then my step pops wasn't no better, but he wasn't mean about it. He would just mope around all day Sunday, like, damn, man. Damn.
Yeah.
That's why I say I can't live with a life of disappointment. I'm a Steelers fan, and I'm gonna stick with them because they got 6 rings.
There you go. Hey, you know, I grew up in a Pittsburgh Steelers household. My family's diehard Steelers fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need some steel curtains.
Yeah, them
The
steel
Bengals
curtains.
need a steel curtain. They need defense. They got the offense. They need a steel curtain.
Yeah.
We don't even know what the Browns got because they ain't got nobody back there. They ain't got no sheriffs back there telling and shooting nobody down.
Yep.
That boy ain't had no arm. He can barely do a handoff. I'm looking at this mess like, look, we know what it is. You know, we ain't got to footy around or nothing like that. We know all this stuff, dang near everything boiled down to they don't want no more black heroes.
Yeah. I got you.
So that's all I have to say. I'm right here in Dayton, Ohio, the home of Paul Lawrence Dunbar, who started Ebonics. The first poet laureate, Wright brothers, we taught the world to fly right here in Ohio. Other than that, Ohio been dumbed down ever since.
Hey, but we respect the call though.
And plus, you got to understand though. See, back in the day, Cleveland and Cincinnati was big mafia towns.
Yeah.
Once they shut down the mafia, they got shut down for real. They ain't had the power they used to have.
Yep.
I'm right here in the middle, so you can take it or leave it. But I'm telling you, Cincinnati and Cleveland used to be big mafia towns. And both places, a black man ain't getting no respect. You do something up there, the police will kill you.
Yep,
Cleveland,
that stuff goes on to the day.
Columbus and Cincinnati, you go up there and act the fool. You go up there and act the fool because you want to die.
Got you. But yeah, you keeping it real, man. I appreciate the call, man.
I'm keeping it 100, man.
I know. Hey, that's why I said we appreciate the call, man. But we got some other callers trying to get in, man. We appreciate the call.
Yes,
appreciate the love and support, man.
Big up from Dayton, Ohio. Shout out Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio in the house, y'all.
Jim City, Roger Troutman.
All right.
Computer love.
We got you. All right.
I forgot about the Ohio players.
Yeah, we got you.
All that came from right here, man. I remember seeing them as a kid.
Yeah.
The pop had that pow they like. So they'll always stop through.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Good call, man. All right, brother. Yeah. Hey, shout out to, Dayton, Ohio in the house. But, as we waiting for calls, everybody wants to hear some music, man. So let's get it popping.
Yeah. Simply ball dropping. What's up, family? K-Sap, we up. Ain't no stopping. I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve, making you haters believe I'm the MVP. Ask Mr. V and R&B, they do all sports, whether it's on the field or the court, from the arena to the ring. What? You want to swing? I rope a dope like the one on this boxing thing. That's a punchline. I'm the greatest of all time. Got something on your mind? Hit us up on the line for that round table talk. Ask B Hunt and Sheena. And K-Sap 2, for their views on our dudes. Marriage Chronicles for you lovers. Oh, I'm married to the game. The championships, the only time I want to ring. K-Sap, the man behind the mic. Check 1, 2. It ain't a rap until I say it's a rap. Just fall through. Pull up the hottest pod smoking. Yeah, I got you open. This freestyle brought to you by James Ford. Paid promotion. Yeah. Simply ball dropping. You know what time it is. Pull up. Chop it up with your family, man. K-Sap, what up?
Yeah, I just had, y'all wanted to hear it. Check it out.
That's what we're talking about. What's up, K-Sap? Yeah. James Ford, that's me. Let me talk to him. Let's get it.
Simply ball dropping, simply ball dropping. Okay. Chopping up these topics, man. I'm simply ball dropping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping.
put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. It's my bro K-Sap, chopping up topics for your optics. From politics to your top picks. Tune in, you gotta watch this. Exclusive material for your radio, stereo, pumping high definition. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition. You better jump on this wave. Somebody pass me a mic, man, I got something to say. I'm
simply ball dropping. Simply ball dropping. Okay. Chopping up these topics, man, I'm simply ball dropping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Driving coast to coast, making moves, ain't stopping. Simply ball dropping. Simply ball dropping. Chopping up these topics, man, I'm simply ball dropping.
Also, for people that don't know, man, that just started following me, I do have a roundtable talk in the Marriage Chronicles. And let me give you something for the roundtable talk.
James 4, yeah. Bacardi Dark on the track. Zero ball dropping. It's that round table talk. What you talking about? Raw uncut, hot topic straight off the top. Sapping the hunts, ball dropping just like a punt. Most valuable podcast, giving you what you want. I'm so official, blow the whistle. They chopping it up around the table, talking shizzle with my nizzles. Ballin' cause it's simple, dropping straight off the mental. Discussing our views, sports, politics, and the news. Your hard and hard as all. Sap the boy got bars. Intro to switch up the tempo, crushing your innuendos. My first take is undisputed. Cliche so sharp, I'm like SPD exclusive. It's that round table talk. What you talking about? Raw uncut, hot topic straight off the top. K-Sap in the hunts, ball dropping just like a punt. Most valuable podcast, giving you what you want. It's that round table talk. Yeah. James 4. What up, K-Sap in the hunts? It's that round table talk. Give it to him.
You know what they said? Every real hero got their own theme music. You know what that is, man.
Yeah. Let's get it poppin', James 4.
Let's get it poppin', y'all.
We back.
We back.
Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping.
Let's get it poppin'.
Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve. Boy, it's James IV. That's Roman numeral 4 off the top with the intro. What up, K-Sap? No cap, that's the big bro. You know the ladies hold it down for the team. We be the hottest on this YouTube screens. We got sports, media, news, that round table talk. Them other parts ain't got the same sauce. Now, hit us in the chat, but no haters allowed. Send you to the block party, what you gotta say now? We on live, hit us up and subscribe. If you like it to share, show love instead of staring. Man behind the mic, numbers don't lie. Send me a super chat to all that may apply. Ain't no party like an SPD party. Let's get the show started, pull up, everybody. Come on. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching.
So there you have it, man. You know, got all kinds of music, man. I appreciate everybody's comment by saying that's fire. But, you know, that's what we do, man. That's how we try to separate ourselves from people, man. You know, we got our own intros, man. We got our own theme music, man. You know, this is what we do over here, man. We give the people what they want, man. But, yeah, Gina Bina, man. Kevin Stefanski really, you know, he acknowledged Shador today when they asked him a direct question about who's your quarterback 2? He said Shador would be quarterback 2. So that's what they said. Craig Tatum said they should bring Shador out with K-Sap beats. Man, I appreciate the love that y'all showing, man. I do really appreciate that, man. But yeah, that's what we do, man. But it's gonna be very interesting Sunday, man. Yeah, he said his name. He said his name. Yeah, he said his name. Yeah. But that's but y'all know how that is, man. No, he really don't wanna. And then, like I said, I do a marriage chronicle, so I want y'all to listen to this.
Yeah. I'm simply ball dropping. Marriage Chronicles. Yeah. Do you take thee to be your lawfully, to have it to hold for richer and poor, and sickness to help to death do us part? My casket short when you have a change of heart on guard. Unchanged these vows, we went through hours. I lied and cheated, I was left with scars. My love is astronomical, don't need the drama, mama. I'm simply ball dropping, it's the Marriage Chronicles. She loved me not. My heart cold, but used to be hot. She took me for all I got. Tick-tock, out of time, this my last shot. She loved me not. My heart cold, but used to be hot. She took me for all I got. Tick-tock, out of time, what we talking about? Yeah, Marriage Chronicles. Yeah, Marriage Chronicles. Yeah, Marriage Chronicles. Sit back, pour a glass, let it overflow. Yeah, K-Sap, what up? It's James 4th, y'all. Yeah, Bacardi Dark on the track. It's like that. Blueprint Inc. Yeah.
Now, your host of the Simply Ball Droppin' Marriage Chronicles, the man behind the mic, K-Sap, and his co-host, Kanisha Sappington.
Yeah, so I just gave y'all a taste. We do it all, man. Yeah, we do it all, man. Yeah, so yeah, just had to give y'all a taste of that. Everybody wanted to hear the music, man. So I gave y'all a taste of the music, man. So yeah, but look, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in tonight, man. I appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate the super chats that we got. I appreciate the love, man. But I appreciate that, Bro Goo. Appreciate that. I will say this, man. Keep supporting the channel, man. But if you're not a member of the channel, man, can we get some new members tonight? Can we get some new members tonight? All I'm asking, get some new members tonight, man. Appreciate that, Trillion of Judah. We need some new members, man. You're not a member, you're missing out on a lot of great things, man. That means, man, look, when we drop shows, members only shows, only the members are going to be able to see it. Y'all don't want to miss out on the exclusive. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Appreciate all the love and support, man. We had a lot of people in the chat tonight. Shout out to my lovely mods, Michelle in the dark with a smile. I see Trillion of Judah, Trill City TV, Brogu, G-Man 112. And we had Court Vision with So Pretty Tony jumped up in here. She's one of the people that's in my network. So y'all follow Court Vision with So Pretty Tony. Also Gina Bina, one of my lovely mods. CJ, YouTube user. Katie, my lovely mod. Chancellor, one of my lovely mods. Craig Tatum, my partner. CJ, Tommy Elevine, 420 Jenkins, Leo King Jones, Meshach, and if I missed you, charge my head, not my heart. But I appreciate everybody that's tuned in tonight, man. Appreciate all the love that y'all show, man. But look, like I said, man, tell a friend and tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And guess what? This is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. And y'all know what I always say. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.